Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of anger, not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of anger. We do it live here, folks. I'm not changing and doing this opening again. I have anger at this location, but also I've mentioned it in the last episode that I have somebody coming out to look at the cable, and I just got another call during my break from the cable company trying to verify my problem so that I really needed the cable guy to come out. Yes, I need the cable guy to come out. I just talked about this with 8 different people. I need the cable guy to come out. Okay. How can I get there? What is the best way to get there? I don't know about that. I can probably fit through here. I think it's an icy slope. It's narrow. But I am going to see how far I can get by going along the snowy river. If I start to find icy stuff, I will just stop. I am trying to rendezvous with this other truck that will help guide me through the marshy area, because it is marshy, cracky area, and this, I may not be able to do this. If I hit crackly ice, I just stop immediately. Yeah, we'll see if I can get there, and then he's gonna come down the hill and guide me the rest of the way here. Because do not go up this road. You go up this road, you have to go up this part, and that's like danger personified. All right. This vehicle has, I'm gonna go really slowly across these things. This vehicle has the fuel. That's all it's gonna help haul logs, but it's not the main log carrier. This series, if you're new to the series, this is the quote-unquote easy mode, 100% playthrough. It's 100% because I try to clear off everything on the map, all the trailers, everything. I'm committed to doing all the regions. Hopefully they'll have 23 announced a year 5, which will give them 23 total regions, and I want 23 total regions selfishly because, well, I want to play more. Although after playing this region, I'm not so sure. But also 23 is the best 2-digit number, the perfect 2-digit number. You won't be able to convince me otherwise. In base 10, well, 23 is a prime number in any base. In base 10, 2 and 3 are the first two single-digit numbers. They add up to 5, which is the next prime number. They multiply to 6, which is a perfect number. There are other stupider reasons, but that's the main reason. 23 is the best number. So I want there to be 23 regions. It'll be my lucky number. I don't have a lucky number. Believe me, I don't have if I had a lucky number, I would not be into this mess. Okay. This is going to be crackly here. I've already tipped this thing once. Mostly that was because I was playing kind of silly. The other truck that I'm bringing over here, though, has long logs on a long log trailer, which means he can't unpack. Yeah, this is danger personified. No. Glenshorn. I can't believe I made that without tipping. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and go for it. Yes, my cable flows. My upload is great. My download is crappy. They test on their end, and everything tests fine on their end, which is why I need a technician. So the guy calls me and wants me to, he says, well, it looks fine on our end. You still need a technician. It's looked fine on my end for your end every time I've talked to the 8 people that have talked to me beforehand, but it's not fine on my end. And no, don't try to reboot it or do anything else to my modem while I'm in the middle of a stream. And he said, is this a good time to talk? I should have just said no. Normally on my phone on DMD, but I saw it was the cable company. I thought maybe there was an issue with they had to reschedule the appointment or something. So I wanted to answer the phone, but okay, this is, I think, as close as I can get safely, because now I am into the swamp area. So I'm going to stop it here and go back on the map. Well saved. Thank you. I was proud of that one. Okay, let's go to this truck. And now, how is he going to get himself over there while carrying long logs? Well, he's got to go to here, but maybe he'll take a different route. But he can't go. He can go through the deep snow. Maybe I went too far. No, I didn't go too far. That's where the truck is. I almost went too far. He wants to go through here. But not through there. Not through there. Will you erase that point, please? Okay, thank you. I'm in such a mood now. I'm in such a mood. Okay. He can just come along the river this way. Meet up with that guy and drag him through here. Oh, and this is actually, I've had actually good service from this company. They'll stay on the phone with me for hours at a time trying to get the problem solved. And they'll keep at it. They'll keep trying. They must get some kind of motivation to actually solve the person's problem and not just blow them off, which is great. That's a great company policy. You don't see that a lot in companies where their official company policy is fix the customer's problem. The only issue is that, yeah, so you get 12 other people trying to solve the problem. But then again, to be fair, it is a tech appointment, which I'm sure costs them money. A lot more money than their call support people they have to pay. This is an actual, tech engineer person that has to come out to the house, paying for their travel, paying for their time. That's not cheap. So they'll do what they can to try to avoid the expense of having a tech come out. But for the goodness of all that is unholy, please just let the tech come out. Okay, now this guy's going to meet up with him, but then he has to go through this squirrely place and then through this whole swampy place, which I know I can get through. I'm not sure if I can get through towing the other vehicle though. Okay, he's going to need fuel as well. What time is it? Late enough. This has not been the worst of the contracts or tasks. But It would have definitely not been any faster, I don't think, to just bring one truck at a truck. One truck. My God, a truck. It would have been much faster. I don't think it would have been faster to bring just one truck at a time, like back and forth and back and forth. Because it's a difficult path. And I needed at least 2 trucks, one with the ice tires and one with the snow tires, to be able to even get me through some of these roads. Perhaps this truck could have done, and this is the best truck in the game, except with chains, but chains aren't available. And the mud tires just cannot handle the compact ice. It's the one thing that this is not good at, if it's super slippery ice. Now crackly ice, if this is crackly ice I'm going over, you watch, it's not a problem at all. It turns out it's not crackly ice. Not that you can tell. It can handle everything except for super slick ice, solid ice. Yeah, I mean, it can go over the ice if it's flat, but if it's uphill or if it's on a slope, then it's an issue. If it's just like a lake, a frozen lake, well, it can go over there easily. Then a lot of vehicles can go over frozen lakes easily. And you can do donuts. It's really cool. I don't think I would try to do any donuts hauling long logs, but this is the last load of logs I have to get over to the other station. To the other map, I mean. And then I'll have all the long logs there. And I have a truck there with a trailer. I'm going over here, huh? Okay, now this might be crackly ice. Yes, it is. See that crackly ice? Other truck would have, the GMC would have had an issue. Me, no. No issues whatsoever. Now rocks wouldn't be a problem with this truck normally, but with these logs and the front end, back end trailer, that can be an issue too. Which is one thing that concerns me. But the other truck in the back, the ice truck now, I'm not going the icy way that the other truck needed. And this truck, the fuel truck, needs to get over to the other map. Now I could take him over to the other map just by recovering him. This is easy mode. I'm just playing a normal game. There's no easy mode, but I'm not playing a hard mode game. No mods or anything. I could take him over to the other map just by recovering and then transferring to the garage on the other map. But the garage on the other map is nowhere near where I need the fuel to refuel these trucks once they get over the other map. So I'm taking them over to the gateway so I can refuel the trucks. Which way am I going after this? Going to the right. That's what I thought. Yeah. And you can't go over these things at a high speed. I've watched Weasel on Wheels. Shout out to Weasel. I haven't shouted him out for a while. Weasel on Wheels, who's doing a very similar playthrough, except he's playing on hard mode. He is also not just doing highlights, he's doing an entire playthrough on stream. You get to see everything. There's only 2 differences between him and me. He streams it and then he chops it up into YouTube episodes. But there are 2 differences between him and me. One is he's playing on hard mode. And the other difference is he actually prepares before he does his hour-long adventure, he actually prepares. He like goes online, he looks stuff up, and to some extent he has to do that because playing in hard mode, logistics are really an important thing. And so he has to, you know, he has to prepare the logistics in advance of being able to make sure he has fuel where he's going, etc. Where me, I'm driving by the seat of my truck. Trucks have seats, right? Well, pants have seats. I'm driving by the seat of my pants on the seat of my truck. I do drive with the seat of my pants on the seat of my truck. I sometimes wonder about the truck drivers that drive by me on the highway, but I definitely keep my seat on the seat at all times. While I'm driving, at least. Taking a little drink. I gotta keep staying hydrated. I haven't been doing good. I never do good at that. I only focus on it during my 12-hour streams. I figure 6-7 hours. That's nothing. After I do this stream, I have to make sure I clear out whatever obstructions are in the way if the guy gave me the cable. It's on top of a bookcase. I'm going to leave it on top of the bookcase, but I might bring the bookcase out away from the walls. Move a couple other things. It's a light metal bookcase, so that's not an issue. Move things out so he can get to the power supply as well. He's bringing a new modem. You know what's going to happen? I have 3 modems now he's going to have to take back. There was the original one that's giving me a problem. There was one that they sent me that they couldn't get configured because apparently they said it was scanned incorrectly. So it wasn't scanned out of the factory as something they were sending me. But then they sent me another one, a slightly upgraded one. And I had the same issue with that. Is that rock going to be a problem? Like I said, normally this thing is very untippable, but I'm a little concerned about... that's the way to go over there. But I am a little concerned about tipping these logs. This is the Zix Mastodon 612H Mastodon from the Mastodon. I gotta get that thing. Oh, great. That thing that is on the wrong side. How did it get over there? That is the truck, right? How did it even get over there? Okay. I want to head across here. How did that thing get around that rock? I will back the guy up so that he's at least facing this direction. And I'm just going to cross here. I don't want to necessarily get too far onto the ice because I will sink while I'm on by the other truck. How do you get by that rock? I need to go that way? Oh, he just came from there. Well, that's okay. I can work with it from there. Okay. You actually don't want to refill now. No, I don't want to refuel from the fuel tank, yes. Might as well stop the engine. Change to the other truck. Okay, you get across here. It's gonna be a mess, but you can do it. Get on the good terrain. The relatively good terrain. And now attach the winch. And the problem is this winch may not reach. Yeah, it didn't quite reach. Because it comes from the center of the logs. Okay, that's got it. Which side do I want? He's gonna stick. He's more likely to tip that way, so yeah, let's attach to it. Okay. Now, pull the winch. I can't pull it. Unfortunately, he needs slack. I can't pull it too close because, again, it's being hitched from the wrong spot. Okay, I'm going to do what all good SnowRunner players do and not look back. I ran into trouble doing that before. Okay, let's get us both up here. Okay, let's stop the engine on that truck because you're going to drive right past me. Okay, are you out of the crackly ice? You're good enough, I think. Okay. Now, let's stop this engine. I'll re-winch it and see how I'm getting up there. Okay. I am. Again, this is very treacherous for a truck that can't drive through the crackly ice. But this truck can drive through the crackly ice and should be able to drag the other truck through the crackly ice. And again, this road is a sucker path. I suppose I could switch, put the other truck in front because I know it can drag it up that road. Yeah, I don't know about that path though. This is definitely a no-go. That's why I dumped the logs 7 times. Getting up there is going to be tricky. I'll have to tow the other truck to get up there. I don't know how much this is sloped. I'm afraid this is sloped a lot. I could go ahead and go here and then put the other truck in front and then that can haul it over the... But with the long logs that are packed, I'm a little concerned about that. The other way to get up on the road is through here, which is steep. Oh, decisions. Let's do it this way. I know the GMC can drag this truck up past that. I have no idea what snow or ice around here. I might have to change again. If it's really good terrain, I might just move one truck and then move the other truck. Once I get to this road, I think that's what I'm going to do. Move one truck, move the other truck. Not try to tandem then. And move this truck off to the side here. But through the swampy area, I am going to want to attach. Why is it not showing me I'm too close? I can't attach the winch right there. Oh, I had the winch attached. Oh. I turned the engine off. Doesn't that detach the winch? Okay, whatever. Okay, buddy. We're going through the ice. You got a snorkel, you'll be fine. You might want to hold your breath, though. Take a deep breath. If anything goes bad, I'm an expert swimmer. I can get you within 2 minutes. I mean, it might take longer enough to pull you out, depending on whether you've lost consciousness or not first. How long can you hold your breath? I said, how long can you hold your... Never mind, you'll be fine. Thumbs up all the way. There's no way the other truck would get through this on their own. It might even be tipped over or sunk in the water by now, but I could still pull them out with this baby. Mastodon, baby, am I right? Yeah, you know it. I'm not even gonna look in trailer view. I know he's fine. I am actually growing more concerned now about driving up that road. Oh, see, I looked away and I got myself stuck on a tree or something. And just, I probably knocked the guy over by driving into him on that one. Maybe driving right up the middle wasn't the way to go. Now I've torn up the ice. That doesn't really matter because diff lock is on all the time. Okay, we're back on the road. We're back on the road. Is he stuck on something? Yeah, he's stuck on something. That's why I can't haul him. I can't turn on his engine. All right. I can't detach the trailer. I'll lose the logs if I do that. I thought he might tip over. Okay. Release the winch. Attach the winch. From here to where I am. Is that on him? There? Okay. Okay. Will that flip him over? It's always something. Come on with me, buddy. Come on with me, buddy. You can do it. That's good enough to get him close. Now to here again. Okay. Now this should flip him as I drive, right? Come on, flip. Flip, you can do it, flip. Dangerous water level. That ain't so dangerous. There you go. I knew you could do it. I had complete confidence in you all the way. It's so difficult to do with the trailer, the logging trailer. The winch point is so far away. Okay, we're going. Here we go. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right, I'm going to stay in trailer view. He's tipping again. He's tipping again. He is tipping again. I don't quite have the power to drag him. If I had the power to drag him, I could flip him back over. Okay. I at least got him rotated so he can get himself out of this mess. Okay. Oh, I had a dingle-angle. Arbiter of Fate. I'm shouting you out because I assume you're a real person and you don't have a bunch of numbers at the end of your name. Say hi in chat, otherwise I'll think you're just a bot trying to sell me viewers. At least once, often more than once, oh, don't tell me this guy's stuck. Really? He never gets stuck in the water. Okay, now he's stuck in the water. At least once every stream, somebody follows just to leave a message in chat that says, "Bye viewers," or "Bye followers," or whatever, or "Contact this guy on Discord." They're getting a little more savvy. They don't say "Bye followers" here. They say "Contact this guy on Discord" here, because that guy on Discord will be able to sell you followers. Okay, I'm going around that way. Nope, looks like the guy was a bloody anti-terms of service shyster. Oh well, too bad. I take back the shout out. Is that the truck? Okay, can this guy do this without tipping over again? I'm suspicious the answer is no, but let's see. The engine I left on, which might help. At least if the engine goes off. Oh no, I did turn it off. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, well, as long as I can keep dragging him, I'm going to keep dragging him. Why did I think this was a good idea to go through the swamp? I knew that little truck couldn't do it on its own. I was pretty sure this truck could do it. I mean, I know this truck can do it on its own. But then on its own, carrying a big load of heavy trucks, maybe not. don't dump the logs. Just don't dump the logs. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, this is gonna be one of those. I winch forward, I grab the guy, I winch forward some more. I pull the winch, I grab the guy. Am I winched? I am winched. Oh, brother. Don't tell me I'm actually stuck in this mess. It's taking me too long to get through here. Which way is he flipped? That way again, huh? Okay. He might be able to start his engine. And get himself through here. In fact, it might be the better way to see if he can go on his own just by winching his way through. Wrong thing. What's my time? Is it time to end the episode and go take a nap? The problem is if I tear down all of these things trying to winch through. Yeah, see, well, he might still be able to get on that. Okay, I'm going all the way over here. Well, I shouldn't do that because he might not be able to stand back up. I think he can stand. I think he can start his engine. But I might be wrong. Okay. This is such a horrible place. Pull. Take off the button. Pull. Okay. Got your winch from the front to someplace ahead of you. Here. Good. Pull. That wasn't strong enough? It sure looked like a strong tree. Apparently it wasn't. Yeah, I see it sinking in the distance. That one looks like a strong one. I have, if it, on my, no. Let's save it going this way. On my starting screen, I have, oh, I can't attach to anything over that. Actually, maybe that is that place. On my starting screen and ending screen, I have goals. Actually, on my Be Right Back screen, too. I have goals for followers and for subscribers and that kind of thing. And, I think those trees are enough I can get through. Oh, no! Why did I release the winch when I did? I can get to him. I'm not sure I can save him, but I can get to him. Okay, buddy, let's go. It's just a fuel truck. I can drag him upside down. It's actually easier to drag him upside down than it is to drag him. Oh. As it turns out, this was no better of an idea than... If I can get him sideways, I might be able to flip him over. Oh, I can't quite get to his underside, can I? Oh, he's up against a tree. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try something completely different. Come on, buddy, lean. Yeah, he's up against the tree now. There's no hope. No hope for him. Do I try to roll him completely over? Now, where am I? Now I'm up against the tree. Okay. Let's go. Roll over. Roll over, Beethoven. I'll save you. I'm going to get you out of here. Is this fun yet? You're not up against another tree, are you? You are. Off of that tree. Get off of that tree. I can't get the angle to move the trailer where I want to move up. That's okay though. I've got him completely turned around now, which is actually good. So I can't attach to any of his attachment points now. Well, okay, let me do this to back myself up. Oh, oh, so painful. Oh. Okay. And Now can I winch to him in the front? I can. Okay. The winch is too close. Nope, the winch is good. It is a little close, but it's good enough. I don't dare release the winch. If I release the winch, the truck will fall over. I'm almost through this. The logs are on his hood, but that's okay. Now we're getting to the tricky part. On this rock. I knew this rock was going to be an issue. The truck almost literally can't tip over because I got the logs locking him in place. Now where am I going? Let's check the map again. You know, I gotta go that way. Like this road just goes back to the other place. Okay. Let's lighten it up a bare little minimum amount. Oh, see, the amount of time it took me to look at the map got me a little bogged down. Oh, got me a lot of bogged down. Let's do this again. Once again, see if that truck has what it takes to pull himself through the rest of this. And unfortunately, he's going to be pulling himself through the rest of this through my tire tracks. We've already crackled up the ice. Place to stop. Change trucks. Okay. You knew this, buddy. Oh, I love this place. Turn your lights on so people can see you. This is one of the many reasons why I don't have a face cam. Nobody wants to see what my face looks like right now. Okay. Why is it not giving me the option to turn the engine on in the truck in front of me? I'm going to lean right here against this tree. Okay, and stopping here. Changing trucks. All-wheel drive. Oh, this is easy mode now. Don't tell me I'm through the crackly ice. No, I'm not. Is that a tree in front of me? No. Okay. Stop engine. Change trucks. I'm at 50 minutes. How far? Oh, I've got snow up ahead of me. Let's see if I can get through the snow in 5 minutes. Both of these trucks. I think I may be able to. Get the front wheels on the snow, and then I'll bring the other guy here. No, 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 no tipping, no tipping, no tipping, no tipping. This is a no tipping restaurant. Okay. Each truck. Which way was it wanting to tip? It was wanting to tip to the right. So let's grab it on the right. Okay, let's go. Leave the engine on. I'm not looking. This time I'm not looking. There's trees here to recover if I need to. Am I there? A little farther. Turn. Off engine. Turn. Nope. Leave my brake on. For goodness sakes. Stop my engine. Whew. And this is a good time for me to take my break. So, release the winch. Yes. Oh. Haha, you were thinking about that restaurant tip joke too. Great minds think alike, Chubbs. Great minds think alike. All right. I am going to take my break here, folks. If you are watching on Twitch, stick around. I've got 4 more hours of pain to go. Plus, 4 more hours plus of pain. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK. And 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Your local times may vary. Either way, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.